Hi guys. Hey. Happy day 8. Happy week 2. It is not gonna focus on me, it's gonna focus on the steering wheel, huh? Okay. Hello, I am Sophie welcome back to my channel, and welcome to Camp NaNoWriMo week 2! Yee! Today's the 8th, which means the solar eclipse today, it's literally happening right now. Totality is right now, not here, obviously, because you can still see me. Don't look at the sun. Don't look at the sun, but I'm looking at the sun. We got like maybe an 1/8 coverage. Not even. I also have a doctor's appointment that I need to go to in like 5 minutes. And then we're gonna go to a cafe or two, probably just one, and get some writing done. I established in my last camp vlog that outline-wise for my book, I want to finish a page in my outline every week. Because if I do that, I will finish the novel by the end of April. So this week we are starting a whole new page, and that is gonna be the goal for the week. I wanna get a good head start. So today, we're gonna write as much as possible. I also have my sketchbook and my iPad because I think I talked about this in week 1, but I have been world building for Project Star, my sci-fi, so much lately. So I brought that just in case I get a little world building bug, because I love sidetracking. But I'm going to go to this appointment, and then I will see you guys again at the cafe, at the coffee shop. How cute, how fun. Okay, hi. This is week 2. I haven't filmed at all, for this vlog, sorry, but it's currently day 10. This lighting's weird. That's fine. I just finished editing the week 1 vlog. If you didn't watch that, you should totally go watch that. I have not written today either. I went to work, as maybe you can tell by the polo shirt. But editing this vlog made me really like excited to write again. So once I get this video out and on YouTube, we're gonna get to writing. Where are you going? Where are you going? That's my water bottle, man. Anyways, I don't know why my hair looks so wild. Oops. I bought new notebooks today for this project because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fill up the ones that I already have. I bought the other ones where I work, and we didn't have the same ones as the ones I already had, so I got slightly different ones. They're basically the same thing. They're both blue. They're the same size. They're just by a different brand and a different shade of blue. So thought I'd share. So now I don't have to be worried about not having enough space to write. I'm sorry about this lighting. The sun is very low in the sky. What if I do that? Then I can't see. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this video and I'll be back. Hi. It's been a few hours. I've been very sparingly writing. I've been on TikTok more than I've written, low-key. But I've written like 5 pages. It's like 500 words. But who cares? It's snack time. It's snack time, and y'all already know what is up. Let's get started. Hi, it is day 11. I completely just stopped filming yesterday because I just read until I fell asleep. But now we're back. We're doing this, and I've realized how far behind I am this week on the whole finish a page in the outline every week thing. here she is, as per usual. I've done this whole page, front and back. She's done. We're here. This is the page that we need to complete this week. And I am right here. That's not even halfway. That's nowhere close to halfway. And we have 3 days left in week 2. I realized that and got sent into a little panic. So, it's crunch time. I am going to see how much I can write tonight. I'm gonna try and just lock in and get this going. I'm almost done with that plot card that I just indicated. So we're gonna try and do that. We're gonna do that, and I'm gonna try and get halfway. So I want to be done with this plot card by the end of today. I want to get those few done today and make myself feel better. Okay, let's get to writing. Let's do it. Pretty much wrote where I wanted to be at. The scene that I pointed to earlier is a very big scene. So I'm not gonna do that tonight because it's already like 11:30, and because I've been with the dogs, you can't even see them, and I'm allergic to dogs, my body's ready to go to sleep, so I'm not gonna push too hard. I don't know if you saw, I had 5 plot points done today. Not bad at all. 5 plot points done and like 2,000 words written? Probably less, probably closer to like 1,600, but not terrible. Both because this book is super short, just like naturally, like that's just how it's gonna be. It's gonna be a smaller book, and because I'm handwriting, this book is very small so far, word count wise. I would actually, let's calculate it. That's where we're at so far. Kind of cute. Kind of cute and kind of fun. When I actually start writing this on the computer and like getting to that stage, which I don't even know when that stage would be, but when I get to that stage, I have no idea how long this book is actually going to be. But right now, I'm about halfway through the plot on paper. I don't know how many words this is going to be total. I can't remember how many words the zero draft was. I actually want to find out real quick. Okay, the zero draft? The zero draft of this book? Not even 30,000. I forgot about that. 27,398 words. Gorgeous. Amazing. Okay, wait. I'm like halfway through the book and basically halfway to this word count. A little over because I'm at 15,000 already, but still. That's funny. Anyways, I'm going to go to sleep. I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully, with some good writing. I also have schoolwork I need to do, so we'll see how much of that I actually get done. Okay, hi. It has been a couple days since this week ended. My bad. I wanted to come on here and give like a final recap and a final goodbye because I didn't really film much this week, and a lot of good things happened, I think. First of all, I have this terrible habit, probably most people do. It's kind of like the blank page syndrome where like everything's new and you're scared to start. My little notes that I wrote for this, I called it new scene freezing, as in I've never written this scene in this book before and I keep freezing up because I don't know how it's gonna go, because once again, I don't have a guide for it. I haven't written it in the zero draft, and like I don't know what I'm doing, essentially. Also, I know I sound sick. That's a side effect of being around dogs for a whole week. My body's completely rejecting it. It's fine. Anyways, new scene freezing. I froze. I had a scene that I was on for almost the entire week that I didn't know what I was doing with it, so I was taking it real slow. real slow. And every time that happens, because it happens with this project, it happened with Project What, like any time it happens, I find that if I just push through and I keep writing, I will get into a state where I don't start second guessing every sentence I write down, and I can just write it, and it ends up coming out decent. Like, it's obviously not a perfect scene since it's a first draft scene, but comes out usually better than I expect it to. Every time that happens, I freeze up for like 2 days and I like chip away at the scene, and then I get to the end, or probably like a third of the way through, a halfway through, and I'm like, you know what? Just go off the deep end. Just do it. And it turns out fine. I don't know why it takes that long every time for me to come to that conclusion, but it does. But it does, and it happened in this as well. But I did end up finishing it, and I think it turned out well, again. And it really sets up the, like, beginning of the end, it feels like, for one of my main characters. I like this part of the story because it looks like the main characters are, like, on opposite paths almost. Like one main character, her life is pretty good, pretty stagnant, like as good as it can be. And then we have a really bad low, pretty early on in the book that she slowly builds herself up from. And then the end of the book, she's toast. She's gone. Like it's a fail, or like a bad. It doesn't end good for her. Yeah. The other character, once again, chillin', and she's chilling for most of this, while the other main character's down here having a terrible time. She's coasting. I mean, it's bad. Life is not good. And then towards right now where I'm writing, and a little bit after the other main character's low, her story begins to dip. She begins to dip, and towards the end it looks like it's over, and then she's the one that gets the happy ending. I'm hoping it'll work in the long run, because I feel like that's how those two characters act anyways. The first one will take life as it hits her and just roll with it, or try to roll with it, while the other main character, she sort of puts everything off until she can deal with it. Like, she's just trying to get to a better place. She doesn't want to deal with, like, I don't know, being sad. She's just like, I'm just gonna ignore it, I'm gonna get out of this place, and I'm gonna feel much better, and I won't ever think about this again. And it all kind of like just builds up on her. So I feel like that works out. I think it's cool. Obviously I'll need to patch it up and make it feel more real in later drafts, but that sort of plot line, that like if I graft it, I feel like I can keep that sort of pattern. But we'll see. Also, I don't know why at the beginning of this I said that good things happened during this week, because all I really found were issues in my story. But maybe that's the good part. The good part is that I'm recognizing those issues, and I will have them ready for when I revise, but technically not good things. Anyways, story problems. I did not set up the two main characters and their dynamic very well. I feel like when I write first drafts or zero drafts, I really focus on getting the characters right, because that is the thing I know the least about when I go into writing a draft. So I really want to flesh out the characters while in the story, which ends up making really nice character writing, okay? This time around, I feel like I did not set up my characters well at all, especially like how the older sister, one of the main characters, the older sister, she is doing everything around the house, and the younger sister is still holding on to the fact that she's a kid, even though she's very capable of helping. But I didn't really set up that idea that the older sister is always frustrated and overworked and tired and everything, and is taking it out on her younger sister a lot, because that was something that I had in the zero draft that needs to be there. That was something I wanted to keep. That was something I wanted to show. I tried to do that early in the book, like chapter 2, chapter 3, but it's kind of fell to the side. And the fact that we never see either of the characters at their jobs working. That was a big thing in the zero draft. The older sister had 2 jobs. She had 2 jobs. In this, she has 1, which I might change to 2, but I think it's okay to just have the 1. But we literally don't see her at work the entire book. There's not a single scene where we see her doing her job, which technically in her life would be a huge chunk because she is the breadwinner of her house. She is making the money to keep the house and to keep them fed and everything, and the younger sister doesn't get a job until like halfway through the book. And so we don't see her at her job, and it's fundamental that we see her at her job because she gets fired, and that's a big part of the book. But we don't see her at work, so there's no reason for us to think that that could happen. I feel like I focused more on the plot and the backstory in this draft, which is fine. That was something I needed to focus on anyways, but that did mean that characterization got pushed to the side. Definitely something that'll need to be fixed, but I'm hoping once I finish this draft and I do have that backstory in place that I will be able to reintroduce some good characterization into the story. But right now it's just really flat. It's really flat and it's kind of making me sad. Whatever, I've acknowledged it, we know it's there, I'll make a note of it and it'll be fixed in the future, but it is kind of sad. And then, finally, the icing on the cake of a wonderful week, I did not finish this page. This was the page I was supposed to finish in week 2. It did not happen. It still hasn't happened. It's the 16th, the 15th, I think it's the 16th. And I am on this card right now. So I got almost all of it. I got that much done. I just didn't get this last card done. Kind of sad. It is what it is. Spoiler alert into week 3. This side is about to be so crazy. This page has some of my favorite parts of the book on it to write. Just in general, some of my favorite scenes in the whole book. I am just so excited. And then this is the last page. This is the last page of the outline. This is for week 4. That's scary. Anyways, I also got a hamster. You probably can't see her. Let's see if I can zoom in. She's up there, that's her tank. She's up right now too. She's on her wheel, running around. Her name is Gary. I had the name picked out before I knew if the hamster was going to be male or female. So that's a female hamster, but her name is Gary. Don't worry about it. Anyways, that was week 2. Not a great week, but got some good stuff down and have some notes already for when I revise, which is good. As long as you don't linger on them and scrutinize your book endlessly. That is not good, but acknowledging faults is good. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. How did week 2 go for you? Hopefully good. We're halfway through the month. Are you halfway to your goals? Are you ahead? Are you behind? I feel like I'm behind. I am behind, technically, on the 1 page a week thing. But how did it go for you? How's life? How's everything? Let me know everything in the comments. And I hope to see you in the next one. Peace. Wow.